So about almost 4 years ago, I was approached by a guy named Adam Shiner, and he is a director, and he came to me with this idea for a movie. It's called The Wait. If you've been on this channel, you've heard me talk about it quite a bit. But long and short, I'm going to be acting in it, as well as like producing and so on and so forth. And the reason why we went with me as the lead in it was because he doesn't want to use a double for snatching and clean and jerking. The story itself is fantastic. I think it's an amazing story. I think it's going to be really, really good. But part of it is the synergy between the lifting and the acting scenes that don't have any lifting, and it needs to look real and it needs to like feel real. So we can't use a double, so that eliminates a lot of people. And taking an actor and training them in weightlifting for however long, for whatever, someone who doesn't really have an investment in this film was not an option. So other than that, in those 4 years, I've gotten a lot bigger, and which has been great because I'm supposed to be playing, a big weightlifter dude. I can't just be a skinny little giraffe. So anyways, we're going to be shooting now in 41 days.
Holy.
So I'll be going out to Buffalo for 2 weeks, and we're shooting. It's wild. I feel like it's not real, but it's happening. And so today's training, I kind of want to like reflect a little bit, like my preparation for this. So at least my gym preparation. The acting preparation, I'm not going to show you guys.
How recent is this news?
Probably within like the last week. So yeah, it'll be, what I want to do today is light technique work in the snatch and the clean and jerk, basically to show you guys that I have technique that has taken a decade to, substantialize, and then, and also just like why this needs to be this way. And then also bodybuilding stuff, because that is something that I've really looked into doing, because I have to be bigger for this role.
Dude, this is insane.
So
you're gonna be in a movie. You're gonna be an actor.
I know, man. It's wild.
Dude.
So yeah. But to get started, this is the high stim from Gorilla Mind. High stim. Check it out. Go to gorillamind.com/Telander and use my code at checkout. Derek told me to promote it, and I was like, I'm way ahead of you. I've been promoting it. And he's like, I guess you could try it if you want. I don't know, like if you're like one of those psychos that likes to consume that much caffeine, and lo and behold, I am. So what I'm gonna do is actually I'm only gonna do 1 scoop of this.
That's all you need, dude. Trust me. Apparently there's warnings behind 2 scoops of that.
1 scoop of this, and then I'm gonna do the stimulant free.
Dude, what's wrong with you?
What, stim
That's
free?
a lot.
Yeah, but it's not.
Oh, dude, you listened to me. You found your shaker cup.
That's right.
That's right.
They sent it to me.
4 years, dude. It's a long time. Talking about a movie?
Yeah, it was getting to the point where I was like, well, okay, I'm just gonna live my life, and this thing's never gonna happen, And now it really is. So I'm getting a little bit nervous, because it's like,
you can tell, dude. You sound like you're off today, man.
Yeah. With YouTube, well, I also haven't had any caffeine yet.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
With YouTube, like, if a video doesn't do that well, you just make another one for tomorrow.
Oh shit, you're right.
If Instagram, you can make 3 a day. It doesn't matter. It's like you really only have one shot at a feature-length film. And the thing that I want to accomplish with this is to kind of like separate myself from the rest of, quote-unquote influencers. I want to have something that's so substantial, something that I can point to if it's good, So that's where I feel this pressure to do it, and the stuff that I've been doing as far as acting, intensive stuff, has been good, and I've kind of just like not really. Again, this is one of those things where like I hate talking about it, because it's like I want to show. I don't want to just tell.
Yeah.
I don't want to, and this like recent week, like it's official. We are shooting May 8th to May 21st. So like, that's why I feel confident enough to talk about it now. Got a clock here. I'm gonna go 5 minutes. My adductors, my low back, my legs in general are really sore. And one of the things that I have said repeatedly on this channel, one of the biggest differences that I've ever had with mobility, in regards to mobility, has been just learning how to sit in this position like this. Like, this used to be punishment for me.
It still
like,
is punishment for
I
me.
could maybe do like, 30 seconds at one point, but now I could do like 10 minutes or whatever. But this is something that, if you're out there, this is your reminder to start learning how to do this. If you don't know how to do it, if you can't get going on it, or you feel like you're gonna fall over, grab like an upright, like something like that, hold on to it, get your hip crease below your knee crease, start wiggling around to the point where you can let go of the upright. Get 15 seconds, then get 30 seconds, then get a minute, then get 2 minutes, then get 3 minutes, go for 5 minutes straight.
Have you ever flossed your hips?
I've done a lot of stuff, It's just, like, this actually genuinely made one of the biggest, most stark differences in my weightlifting, for sure. Because I had the technical ability as far as the pull goes, and the technical, the technical aspect of the pull is just incredible. And sometimes it's insurmountable. But once you can kind of get past that technical aspect of it, the limiting factors are strength and mobility. So if I'm working on strength, I need to be working on mobility too. Like, as I sit here, I can feel my knee is like loosening up slowly. Like, it's allowing me to compress more. My hips obviously are loosening up. I've like gotten lower since I started this thing, so it's compiling this time in the bottom position that is incredibly valuable. And I'm almost done here. So 5.
Dude, I hope people realize that you're a big dude doing this. Like, this is hard.
Oh, it's really hard.
Like, I don't know anyone your size that can do this.
I don't have good like ankle mobility at all, and this actually helped it. So that's 5 minutes right there. You can see. I'm actually gonna sit back first. I don't like to stand out of this one. And that's like, honest to God, I'm gonna get on the barbell and like start moving around, but that's it. Like, that's my general warm up. But when I get on the barbell, it's only 45 pounds. So that's gonna be my warm up, if that makes sense.
That does make sense.
Yeah. So.
Oh God, my hips too.
Oh yeah. I'm taking small jumps and trying to keep the bar as close as possible. I know that's like the most important cue that you're gonna hear. It's like the most prevalent one, because simple physics would say something away from you, you'd have less control of. You have less leverage on. Try an opening a jar of pickles out here or in here. It's easy. So that's just like the layman's way of saying keep the bar close, which is something I'm trying to do. Just trying to feel the weights. So I took a 70 to 80 kilo jump, which I never do. It's usually 70, 90, 100, 110, 120, 125, 130, and so on and so forth. But trying to feel the bar a little bit and get really warm. I think whenever you want to work on technique, your goal should be volume. It should be sweat. It should be get really, really warm without needing heavy, heavy weight.
Dude, people forget it's a workout. It's a motto.
Right. Yeah.
It's a fucking workout.
And like, you know, this is something that people can't do. Like, again, this is why they went with me as an actor for this thing. It's like, people can't do this, you know?
So it's a weightlifting movie? Is that what it is?
Yeah. It's like, you know, the actual narrative behind it, like I was saying earlier, is really powerful. It's really powerful. It's like this coming of age type of thing, where there's a guy who is like beating his head against the wall in a sport that no one sees, no one really cares about. It's, you know what, it's a lot like the story in, and we don't like to compare, but it's a lot like the story in Whiplash. You know, that character, his whole world is being the lead drummer of a jazz band, right? That like no one at his dinner table, when he's at the dinner table, cares about. And yet to him, it's everything. You know what's interesting about powerlifting is like, it's only cool, like, from a select few powerlifters.
Yep. Dude.
You know what I mean? Like,
You're not
watching.
wrong. This is why it's not in the Olympics, dude.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just like John Hack, right?
Do you know who John Hack is?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He makes this sport look fucking cool.
He's literally Captain America, dude.
And Shane Hunt, who I'm boys with.
He was here last week.
Yeah, I'm gonna train with him soon. He makes this shit look cool.
Yeah.
Jamal Browner, like, I mean, powerlifting, and, you know, obviously Russell Orhe looks insane. But you could also say that weightlifting looks stupid at a shitty level, which, you know, that could be argued as well. But I think powerlifting really it's hard to make it look cool, but there are a few guys out there that can make it look really fucking cool.
Oh yeah. Feel like LeBron, yeah.
Oh yeah. So 2 singles at 100. Moving on. Again, just technical stuff. Got a lot of volume in at really low weights. 2 singles. Then I'm going to go to clean and jerk. See how that feels. Again, trying to be as technically sound as possible. All right, pretty simple pairing here. We're gonna go chin up and dip. 10 reps, 8, 8, 6, 6, 4, 4, 2, 2. And we're just increased weight as we go. I realize this is more of like, it's kind of like strength work because we're working on, you know, heavier weights with these movements. I just like preloading the hypertrophy sessions with something heavy. This is like classic strength and conditioning. You think power, strength, hypertrophy, and that would be how you would order your exercises. So as weightlifters, we're always lucky. Like, how do we exert power? We just do our sport, right? How do we get stronger? Well, then we do powerlifting movements, right? Pulls, presses, and squats. And then it's like, how do you get your muscles bigger? Bodybuilding. It's like you pick one of the 3. But usually you want to order them in power, strength, hypertrophy.
finish your sleeve in Japan, dude.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Should be
actually.
awesome.
You imagine?
Yeah. A lot of Japanese stuff on it already.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, dude.
All right, thank y'all for watching. Just wanted to give you guys kind of an insight on what's going through my mind as this film edges nearer towards me, and the things I'm doing to prepare for it. I got to be technically sound so that I can look like I move well, you know, but I also have to look the part as well, aesthetically speaking. I get leeway with the camera, which is good. You know, we can control what I end up looking like, but still, you can only do so much with the camera, so that's why hypertrophy is so important for me. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, just please click that subscribe button. Like, even if you're not a regular YouTube user, there's a substantial amount of you guys that end up watching my videos but aren't subscribers. So it would mean a lot to me if you could click. So I'll see you guys.